Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, we're going to study about the question set number 24. So in the previous videos, we studied about question set 21, 22, 23, and the question set number 24 is a continuous question from question set number 16. Let's see the question set 24. So same as usually, we have got four question. When we look at all these question, we need to write queries and find out what they have told us to find out. Let's do the first question. Find out the details of the student who got the lowest marks in the subject of science in the second term examination and the class which he is studying. So we need to find out the details of the student who got the lowest marks in science subject, and it should be in the second term, and we need to find out the class as well. So I'm going to type the query in the Hades School database software. So guys, this is the answer. This is the query for the first question. So when we look at the query in the question, they have told us to find out the details of the student and including the class. So and also they have given the results should be the lowest marks, and in the lowest marks in the science subject and in the second term examination. So that's what we have told here. So when you first when we come from backwards, so if we execute this query, we will get the lowest marks in the second term science subject. And by adding this query with this query, we can find out the particular student index number. That means the student's index number who got the lowest marks in the second term science subject. And then through this select query, we are telling that this particular student's index number should be equal to the index number which is in the student table. So in the student table, there is the name of the student. That means all the details of the student is in the student table. So once we connect the student exam mark record table with the student table using the student index numbers, we can find out the name of that particular student. So this is the query for the first question. So let's execute and see whether we'll get the results. So you can see here we got a result saying that Sachitra Vikramasinghe is the one who got the lowest marks in the second term science subject. So this is the answer for the first question. Let's move on to the second one. Arrange the marks obtained by all the students for the science subject held on 2023, 2020, 315 in ascending order. So they have told us to arrange the marks in an ascending order. So what do you mean by ascending order? Arranging, it's a method of arranging numbers or values, whatever, from smallest to the largest. So we need to arrange the marks of the student from the lowest marks to the highest marks. So this is what we call ascending order. That's what they have told us to do in the second question. So I'm going to write the query for the second question as well. So guys, this is the query for the second question. So when we look at the query, so according to the question, there are several tables involved. So we need to include the subject table here, and also the exam term table, because we need to find out whether which exam held on this date, this particular date, and also we need to include the student exam mark record table, so, because we need to find out the marks. So there are three tables involved in this question, and then I have selected mark here from student exam mark record table, and I have joined two tables, the subject table and the exam term table. So after that, I have given two conditions. The exam date should be 2020 March 15, and the subject name should be science. And finally, when you come here, you can see we have used some new keywords here. So if you want to arrange your answers in an ascending order, you need to first of all you need to use the order by option, order by keyword, and then you need to mention the column which you need to order. And then I have given here ASC, which means ascending. So if you want to order your results in an ascending order, you can use this keyword called ASC. So this is the query for the second question. So let's execute and see whether we'll get the result. So you can see we have got the results for the second question. So if we see the results, you can see it's all in an ascending order. So the first one is the lowest one, and the last one is the highest one. So that means the answer is in ascending order. So this is the answer for the second question. So when we come to the third question, find information of all students who obtained marks between 40 and 80 in mathematics. The marks should be 40 and 80 in the mathematics subject, and the examination date they have given 7/10. So we need to find out all the details of the students who got marks between 40 and 80 in the mathematics subject which held um, in this date. So I'm going to write the query. So this is the query for the third question. So according to the third question, we need to find out all the details of the student who got the marks between 40 and 80 in the mathematics subject, and they have also given a date, exam date. So when we look at the query, they have told us to find out all the details. So we included the index number, first name, last name, gender, contact number, class name, term name, exam date, and also the mark. If you come here, we have joined four tables here because we need to find out all the details. So we have we have connected the exam subject table because they have told us to find out the marks between 40 and 80 in the mathematics subject. So we have taken the subject table here, and then the exam term table because they have given an exam date. So the exam date is in the exam term table. So we have taken, if you come to the third join query, we have taken the student table because we need to find out the names of that student, all the details of that student. So finally we have the class, so we can find out the class name as well. We have given two condition. We have given two conditions. The first one is the date, exam date, and then the subject should be mathematics. And if you come to the final row, especially in the question, they have told us to find out the students who got marks between 40 and 80. So you can see here we have written the keyword to find out the answer for the third question. So if you want to find out any marks between any values, you can use this keyword called between. So you can find out uh, the values you want. So this is the query for the third question. So let's execute. So you can see we got the results for the third question. So in the fourth question, they've told us to arrange the above result in the descending order. So we found out the result in the third question and we need to arrange that result in the descending order. So this is the query we used for the third question, and I'm going to use this query as well for the fourth question. There is nothing to change, but we need to add something. So as I told you in the second question, we need to use the keyword order by when we order something ascending or descending or whatever. So I'm going to use the keyword order by here. I'm going to order these results using the mark column, using this column. So we can order it in a descending order. So if you want to order the results in a descending order, you can use this keyword. So it helps to order the results in a descending order. So I'm going to execute this. So you can see here the results is in a descending order. So descending order means the large amount, the highest value should be on top and the least value should be in the bottom. So this is the answer for the fourth question. So according to the question set 24, we wrote queries according to the questions they have given and we found out the results as well. So let's meet in the next video with the question set 25.